It's Kathy from Bishopstone Yarns, and I'd like to welcome everybody here to episode, I think it's 55 of Bishopstone Yarns podcast. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. It's lovely to see you again. If you are a new viewer, then welcome. I hope you enjoy spending a little bit of time with me as I chat about my crafting. So I am coming to you from Tasmania, which is the little island to the south of Australia. And at the moment we are right at the end of winter, and it's a really, really windy day today. Not all that cold, but very windy. So I thought I would just jump on because I don't... what are we, the 26th of August, I think it is, and I thought it's been a little while since I've been on, so I should pop on and show you all what I have been up to. So I thought I'll just do a quick little video and get straight into it. Usually I talk about my crafting life, a bit of knitting, sewing, spinning, things like that. So today I thought I would start off with a little bit of sewing that I've done. For those viewers who have been watching in the past, you'll know that I have just recently finished the Farmer's Wife sampler quilt, and now I have just finished a Christmas panel, which I started in July. So I was doing a little bit of a Christmas in July, and so I have finished this. This was a panel that was kind of gifted to me from one of the other members from my quilting group who had passed away, and this had been one of her panels. So I don't know how to show it to you. It's a bit hard to show you the name of it. I can't tell you the name of it. I do have some photos up on Instagram which actually have the name of the panel, but I can't quite remember it. But so this is the panel, and probably shows up better over this side, doesn't it? So I have backed it with this lovely material here. And so really what I've just done, I've just kind of hand embroidered around the baubles on the Christmas tree. So it's a silver Christmas tree. I've got a few little ends poking out that I still have to finish off. But at least that is going to be a new addition to my Christmas display. So for something that was quite small, actually it did take me quite a while, because not that you can really see here, but hand quilting all the little baubles. So there were quite a few of these little baubles everywhere, so I just kind of hand quilted around each one of these, and it did take a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. I still haven't decided whether or not I might put a few little beady, crystally type things. I don't know if you can see, like up at the top here there are some snowflakes, so I'm not quite sure whether or not I will add some beads into the snowflakes and just give it a little bit more sparkle. I don't know, I haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, at least the main part of it is done. So it's kind of nice when you have projects put away and you finally get to go through them and start finishing them off. So I'm really, really happy with how that's turned out, and I will later on, I'll go and have a look through some of my beads and see if there's some beads I can add to it just to give it a bit of sparkle. So for those people who have watched before, you'll know that I've just finished a jumper for my husband. So that was the Anne and Carlos sweater, the UNICEF, I think it was called, the UNICEF kind of sweater pattern. So when you buy the pattern, part of the money goes to charity. And then my one of my sons said, oh, he really liked that jumper and he wanted me to knit him one. So I have started that. So I'm using the same Bendigo Woolen Mills 5-ply in Raven. So this is a top-up yoke kind of pattern. So I have finished the body of this part, and I have also finished the sleeves up until when the colourwork pattern starts. So I'm just waiting on the contrasting colour. So my son just has to choose the contrasting colour that he wants, and then I'll start working on the colour work for this. Now, if you are a new viewer and you don't know the pattern that I'm talking about, if you go back and watch my last episode, you'll I've got all the details there. Or you can go onto Ravelry and find me as Bishopstone, and I have listed the wool and the needles and everything that I've used in there. So that is where I am up to with that jumper. The other thing I have started knitting while I'm waiting for the colour work with the contrasting yarn is I have just started another pair of socks for my other son, who has a birthday coming up soon. And if I can find the I'm not going to be able to find the tag for this. It is a Modavera wool, but I will have I'll talk about this more next episode, which I will do a much longer episode, well, a longer episode, go into more detail. I'm using my 2mm DPNs, and this is a 72 stitch sock cast on leg. So I'm just doing a straight kind of vanilla sock type, you know, the sock pattern that I just do. I've got a sock pattern written down for each person in my family, so I know exactly how long to make it, how many stitches, and so that's just the pattern that I'm using. It's just, you know, just a basic heel flap pattern. So I have started with the rib here. Whoop, where are we? So I've done the rib of the leg. Now I'm just working down the leg. But I don't know if you can see at all, but I really, really like the way this pattern is turning out. It's really, really nice. So my son chose this colour, and yeah, I really, really like it. Really nice pattern. It's a bit hard to tell, but there's like a kind of a couple of different browns, kind of like a creamy colour, and then there's like a almost a very, very light pale purple in there as well. So it's yeah, it's a really nice pattern. Kind of quite like it. Not, as those people who've been watching for a while will know, brown is not my colour, but these are turning out really, really nicely. So that's about it really in terms of what I have been up to. It doesn't sound like a lot at the moment. Maybe it isn't a lot. I don't know. What else have I been doing with my time? I know that the black jumper has taken a little bit of time, simply because knitting black circular kind of just, it's not that inspiring, and you just have to keep going and going and going with it. So while I have been knitting those things, I have been thinking about what I'm going to knit for myself next. And so today, excuse me, I went out to I don't know if you'd call it my local yarn shop. It's local in terms of it's probably one of the closest. There's only a couple of yarn shops around. And so I went out to Moona, to the wool shop, and got some wool. So this is the leftover. I was using the end of my gift card that my kids had given me for the shop, and so I went out and bought this. So maybe if I can, oh, it's just going to show everything backwards, isn't it? So this is and it's even upside down. So this is Peyton's Bluebell Merino 5-ply. So I've just bought this to knit myself something very similar to vanilla sweater, just a plain jumper, and I just thought plain in green would be good, because I don't have that many just plain kind of jumpers to put on. So I thought this would be a nice kind of in between kind of autumn and spring kind of jumper kind of weight, and I don't really have anything in green at the moment. I have had some green jumpers in the past, but at the moment I don't have anything that's green. So that is probably going to be my next knit for myself once I finish the jumper for my son and the socks for my other son. That will be me. And that's about it really. I did also buy from the shop. I also bought a little handmade thing to put my DPNs in, but I'll show you that in the next video, because as I was saying, this is just going to be a quick little hello, and I hope everyone is doing well. That's just what I've been up to, and next time it won't be so rushed, and I hopefully will have a little bit more to show you, and I'll talk a little bit more about my actual knitting and what I've been doing. So I hope you've all had a nice crafting time, and I'll say bye, and hope to see you soon.